Check it out, guys. I had a successful bow hunt, shot a buck, and it went right through the heart. Best shot I've ever made on a deer. Felt awesome. And I'm a big advocate of never wasting any part of the animal. And right here, what I'm holding is one of, in my opinion, one of the tastiest chunks of a deer. It's one of the most leanest parts of meat that you can use, and it's kind of a shame if you end up throwing this organ, the heart, away. So what I'm going to do right now is just share a little video of how I process this heart, how I cut it up, and I'm going to be making deer heart fajitas. I've got a glove on this hand because I sliced myself and have a band-aid on it and don't want, you know, that to get bloody and covered in heart juice. I don't know if heart juice is a thing, but anyways, I'll bring you guys over here. And we'll start by just looking at some of the structures of this heart. It's kind of intimidating at first to know like where to start with cutting it out. You can see the big arteries coming out here. This is the aorta. This is probably the vena cava that's coming out of there. No, actually, I think that's both the aorta. This is where the vena cava comes back into the heart. But I'm just gonna kind of show you how to do this. Essentially for fajitas, you don't need to cut it apart too fancy. We're gonna just first cut all this part off, get rid of this, right? Because a lot of this is just the auricles and arteries coming off of the heart. Then you can kind of see it a little bit better. So right here, this is the septum. This is the wall of muscle separating the two chambers of the heart. So we are going to kind of slice this down to get into the ventricles. So right here, this is the right ventricle, which actually receives blood coming back from the body of the deer, and then it pumps that right ventricle, it pumps the blood out to the lungs. And from the lungs, it returns, goes into the left ventricle, and this right here is the left ventricle. You'll notice the walls of the left ventricle are much thicker. That's because it needs to be strong enough to pump that blood to the entire body. Now, when you cut into it, there's going to be some coagulated, I don't know if coagulated? I think I said that right. Coagulated blood in the heart. Obviously, get rid of that. You don't want any of that. And at this point, I'm just going to be trimming this up. I'm going to kind of just cut these different pieces off. And we're trimming up. I don't want any of these heartstrings, this chordae tendineae it's called. I don't want any of that. I don't want any of fat. So I'm going to trim it up and then be able to have just the lean muscle meat. So even like this right here, I don't want any of this to interfere with this meal. Also, pro tip, I'm making this for my wife. It's probably a good idea if you're also doing something like that. Maybe don't do this part right in the kitchen before cooking it. All right? Much more likely to be appetizing to your significant other or friends or whatever. I don't know. I mean, I'm into this type of stuff, but it's not everybody's cup of tea, so keep that in mind. Yeah, trimming all this stuff off, even just the outer part of it. I had it soaking in water, so I'm getting rid of all of that. All right, and that right there is pure muscle. So eventually, once I get sections like this is what I'm then slicing into fine little slices for the fajitas. And we're just doing that for the entire heart. I haven't really noticed there being like a certain way to cut across the grain. To me, heart muscle, that cardiac muscle, all seems kind of similar. Once you get into this, there's that septum, that chamber separating the two halves. Same thing, just make sure you kind of trim it up to the best of your ability. I always err on the side of smaller chunks than too big of chunks when it comes to deer heart and fajitas in general. Now in the spots that I shot through in this case, you know, if you're a dead eye like me and you're gonna shoot your broadhead directly through the heart, probably just leave that. Don't, no reason to risk, you know, a fragment of broadhead or anything like that. And sometimes I'll like use my knife almost like as a fillet knife, like I'm filleting a meat off of like the skin of a fish as an easy way to get some of that off. And then, like I said, cut around where my broadhead hit. Alright, next up, let's go make the fajitas.
Can you tell me what you're using?
What do you mean?
Can you give a shout out to the product?
The sour cream, sponsored by Daisy.
Do a dollop of Daisy.